My name is Paul Whiteman. I'm the ICT Manager in Children's Schools and Families in the London Borough of Merton. The situation in Merton is that our schools had very little experience of visualisers. One or two schools had a small number of visualisers but weren't really doing very much with them. We've got an awful lot of interactive whiteboards. I think one of the reasons we weren't using visualisers is because we were concentrating particularly on those and didn't really see how the two could marry together. What the pilot project did was to allow us to put visualisers into 5 or 6 of our primary schools and then try them out in the classrooms. And what came out of that was firstly that visualisers are extremely easy to use. They're very easy for the teachers with very little training. It also meant that people like the stand-in teachers, the cover teachers, could also use them. At the other end of the spectrum, they're quite complex and quite sophisticated, so that there's quite a lot can be done with the interactive whiteboards in particular. They're a very valuable piece of equipment. One of the things that came out of the project was that they complement the interactive whiteboards. They're used alongside, they're not a replacement for, but they fill a niche, particularly where teachers find it difficult to find resources on the internet or have to put resources onto their own school intranet. They can simply put them underneath the visualiser in terms of maps or whatever, and it's extremely easy and less time consuming. The work can also be stored, and that means that other teachers and other classes can also use them. The Elmo visualisers in particular we found to be very robust. They've stood up to a lot of wear and tear. They've been knocked and dropped and used by students quite continuously for several months and have come out of it absolutely fine. What we're hoping now is that a lot more of our schools will use them. In fact, some have already started to order visualisers, and we're encouraging schools across the boroughs to consider them as valuable pieces of kit for the classroom.